North Korea is vowing revenge, condemning that latest round of United Nations sanctions, warning that it's going to make the U.S. pay dearly, which means that President Trump is waking up this morning with a serious foreign policy showdown on his hands as he gets prepared to welcome the vice president, cabinet secretaries, even some senior policy members here to his Bedminster property this week.
This morning, the Trump administration grappling with the increasingly volatile crisis in North Korea.
It was a gut punch to North Korea to let them know the international community's tired of it, and we're going to start fighting back.
The president in Bedminster holding an hour-long phone call with his Secretary of State overseas in Asia, as Kim Jong Un's rogue regime warns its nuclear weapons and ballistic missiles are not on the negotiating table. From a state TV broadcaster, this apparent threat. There's no bigger mistake than the U.S. thinking it's safe because it's across an ocean. In the wake of North Korea's latest alarming launch, a missile capable of reaching as far away as Chicago, the U.S. is now flexing its muscles. The president touting a unanimous UN vote for $1 billion in sanctions against North Korea, supported by both China and Russia. Mr. Trump demanding those penalties be implemented right away, as his national security advisor says all options remain on the table, including launching a preventive war. Back home, despite recent erosion in the president's poll numbers, Mr. Trump is trying to re-energize his core supporters, taking aim at familiar targets like the media, tweeting, "The Trump base is far bigger and stronger than ever before." From his golf resort in New Jersey, teeing off on Democratic Senator Richard Blumenthal for talking about hoax Russian collusion when he was a phony Vietnam con artist. The blistering attack following Blumenthal's comments, underscoring the importance of the investigation into Russian election interference. Mr. Trump adding he told stories about his Vietnam battles and conquests, and it was all a lie. He cried like a baby and begged for forgiveness like a child. While Blumenthal did misrepresent his military service, there's no evidence he bragged about it or cried when the scandal erupted during his 2010 Senate bid. Late Monday, Blumenthal undeterred.
I have no idea about what is in his mind. What I do know is I will not be distracted by this bullying.
President Trump certainly not giving up Twitter for his August break. 13 tweets on Monday alone, 6 of them bashing the media. Today, for the first time of this self-described working vacation, we are going to see the president working. He's scheduled to host the Health and Human Services Secretary Tom Price for a briefing on the opioid crisis. Matt and Savannah.
All right, Peter Alexander traveling with the president. Thank you.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.